A 15-second multi-reference image video. A simplified SCAIL-2 workflow gets it done directly. The core of this workflow uses this SCAIL-2 easy node. It doesn't add new features. Instead, it wraps all the complex components together, making it much easier for us to use. Let's open it up and see how it works. Upload a dancing source clip with a total of 163 frames. Keep the resolution as is. We'll use this image. I want to do a character replacement. Make this female character dance in this scene. Since the resolutions are different, we don't need to enable the resize node here. There's a toggle below. We only turn it on when using multiple images as reference, so we can ignore it for now. Next step is writing the prompts. Upload the SCAIL-2 prompt instruction along with the reference material to get corresponding prompts. But I uploaded the wrong source file. I fixed it later. This is the final prompt. There's a small mistake in the prompt. There's actually no windmill in the original video. I have no idea how it detected a windmill, but I don't think it matters much, so I'll just use this prompt as is. Then for Laura, only enable the new relight Laura. This is the section below. The character is fairly simple, so keeping the prompt simple is totally fine. These are all set to 1. And the multi-reference section is below, so we don't need to touch that either. Now move on to the parameter node. We need to adjust a few things here. This is the random seed. One key setting is the mode here. It has character replacement and motion transfer. We'll use character replacement, and you can open the advanced parameters. These advanced parameters control long video generation. It uses continuous chunking with a maximum of 81 frames per chunk and 5 overlapping frames. Same setup as we used before. Turn off color correction, and it tends to cause flickering. Besides, our new relight Laura already does a great job. Once everything is adjusted, just click run. Overall, the workflow execution is the same as the chunk version. It just combines several functions together, making the workflow cleaner. No need to worry about stitching chunks together. Alright, it generated successfully this time too. Let's compare the results. The motion aligns perfectly. Now there's a new issue. When she dances, she turns around and shows her back. But our reference image only shows the front, so the back is generated entirely by the model. Can we upload multiple reference images to improve consistency and fix this back view issue? SCAIL supports multi-reference. Let's first look at the original workflow. In the original workflow, to implement multi-reference, you essentially add reference images to the vision model. As conditioning, by default, there's only one image, our source reference image. But we can actually add more images, combine them, and feed them as reference. That's how reference images work. The simplified workflow makes managing reference images much easier. There's a toggle to enable multi-reference images. Once we turn it on, we can upload more reference images here. This node includes subject, background, and reference image slots. We need to understand what each means. Subject means your main character in this scene. There's only one character, so only one subject. Earlier, when we did the two-person dancing shot, if we wanted to replace both characters, that would be 2 subjects. When you need multiple subjects, you can increase this number. 1 subject input per character. Background image is purely for replacing the background. That's straightforward. Reference images add more visual references for your subject. The default count is 0. When we increase this value, more reference image ports will appear here. Let's demonstrate this with a concrete example. Our reference video stays the same. It still has the turning motion. Now we change our reference image to this one. We want the character to perform this turn and have a backpack on her back when she turns. That's what we're going for. Also, this isn't a standard resolution, and I want to make it a standard resolution. And since our source is a full body image, I'll generate the full body appearance, full character design for better control. Here I'm also using the Klein workflow, the complete V1 version. But compared to V1, I added 2 more Lauras. One is a consistency Laura, the other is an any pose alteration Laura. They're very useful in this case. Also, since we're changing the angle, it might be back view or side view. It can generate prompts for the corresponding angle. So these Lauras and this node are specifically for multi-angle generation. I named this workflow Klein Complete V2. First step, I'll upload these 3 base images I generated earlier. More references will make the generated character more consistent. I set the resolution to 9:16 1080p resolution. And the prompt states all 3 images are the same character. I need full body shots with detail. Descriptions below. For Laura, enable consistency enhancement. Set this Laura strength to 0.8. Then click run. That gives us the full body character. Next, I'll outpaint this image to make it 16:9 aspect ratio. This time we only use this one. Full body image resolution is 16:9 1080p. Description full body shot. Maintain consistency. Here we mainly just enable the consistency. Laura, the any pose one can stay off, everything else unchanged. Click run again. That gives us this main image, a 16:9 main reference image. Now I need to generate a back view of this full body shot. I want there to be a backpack on her back. Upload this full body image. Use the reference image dimensions for Laura. Enable the consistency Laura and the any pose Laura. This any pose Laura performs much better when we change poses. Enter the any pose trigger word in the prompt. Then add back view. A rear view angle. You can get this angle term from this node. Focus on the horizontal section. There are tons of camera angles here. We'll pick the back view. Then click execute. The back view term is back view. That's the first part, followed by the twin tails description. Then the description on the girl's back. There's a cute capybara backpack with time written on it. Generate with these settings and we get this back view image with the backpack. Then using the same method convert this image to 16:9. Same way, I also got a side view image with the backpack and a 16:9 version of the side view. Alright, back to the scale workflow, just this one image. For easy comparison, first I'll generate with just one image without enabling multi-reference yet. The regional prompt is just girl. Then set the generation mode to motion transfer. For Laura, only enable the relight Laura. Since it's motion transfer, the prompt can be very simple, just, the girl is dancing, set everything up and click run. Alright, after generation let's take a look. Why does it already have a backpack? That's weird. I don't remember adding any backpack prompt. I definitely didn't add a backpack prompt. And there's no backpack in this image either. Compared to the original video, the motion timing is all correct. Alright, now the main event, we need to set up multi-reference. Let's duplicate this image node. Actually, I'm not using the crop node here, so I'll just duplicate this one. Make 2 copies since we have 2 reference images. Reference 1 is the backpack view, reference 2 is the side view. Now turn on the multi-reference toggle, then connect the nodes over the subject stays the same. Add the references here, 2 references total, everything else stays the same, just added more reference images. Once that's done, click run again. The video generated successfully. Let's compare the results. When she turns around, the backpack successfully becomes the capybara backpack from our reference with the custom time text on it. The replacement worked perfectly. That's how subjects and reference images work. Now let's look at the background image example. Set reference images back to 0, upload a background image, connect the background image here. Our prompt should describe the final scene, since we changed the background. So in the prompt we write this twin tail girl dancing in a park. Also enable the relight Laura. This time we only need to run 81 frames. Change this to 81, click run again. Here's the background replacement result. Feels like there's not much interaction between the character and background. Even the shadows aren't very noticeable, but you can see the background elements are animated like the fountain, it's spraying water, and there's occlusion interaction between the light and the character. For now, background replacement doesn't seem super useful.